infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Capricorn's reading for August 2022. For what is on Capricorn's spiritual path for August? I want to remind everybody that these readings are general and may not resonate with everybody. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other really great tarot readers here on YouTube that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody to check out your other placements, as it could help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. Also, you can get in contact with me here in the comments of the video here, or you can get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is a link below in the description of this video, and there's only one of those. I will never solicit a reading to you via DM or ask for funds via email or anything like that. So if you receive something like that from someone claiming to be me, that is not me. That would be a scam. So please do report those. And if any of this resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it really helps get the video and the channel into the proper algorithm, and it is also really appreciated. And everybody who's tuned in, I really appreciate you tuning in. And so, Capricorns, let's get into your reading. All right. Please give us a message for what is on Capricorn's spiritual path for August 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights, and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. So we have the 4 of Swords, the Devil, the 9 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have been feeling bound in a way, in some aspect of your life. Specifically in a spiritual way. And I feel you're digging in deep and getting to the root of some of this stuff. This is that shadow work, and you're going into this meditative mode of the 7 of Wands to deal with these things. Or excuse me, the 4 of Wands. So there may be some 7 of Wands energy, or 7 of Swords energy taking place here with the strategery. But again, I said 7 of Wands. So there is you're doing this out of protection. You have to get to the bottom of these, because of the 9 of Wands, you have been wounded. This is the wounded warrior. You have had a real test of faith. And we all do when these shadows bubble up, especially when we're on the spiritual path and we're trying to clear the debris out of our heart and our energy system. So you are strategically taking this time to meditate, clear this stuff out, because you have been wounded, but you are standing on your own. You're holding your own. And again, you're holding your own, but you also possess all the other wands here. And with the Ace of Wands, This is all growth here. So, and again, this is the growth of the spirit. And all this energy is riding on this Knight of Pentacles. So this is this hard inner work, especially of the shadow here. And this is not an overnight thing. This is the Knight of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, and it's the slowest knight in the deck, actually. So, but you are doing this hard inner work. The shadow work is hard. It's hard for anybody. Nobody gets a free pass. So let's get 3 cards. This is the Yogic Path deck. 3 cards for our Capricorns for what is on their spiritual path in August 2022. Now, I use multiple decks because each deck represents a different layer of this energy we're getting to the root of here. And I don't, in my day-to-day life, I don't really talk a lot. So there will be moments during the read where I am quietly shuffling, and I want you to take these moments to really tune into your intuition and look within and see if you see any images, hear any sounds, you smell a smell that reminds you of something, because all of these are going to be playing into this reading. And you will see how your intuition is also playing a part in this reading. So 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Thanks for letting me talk. 3 cards. Thank you. So we have Kundalini. Thank you. Parvati. One more card, please. One more card, please. Come on, one more card, please. Thank you. Then we have Dariana. Thank you. Thank you. All right, the Kundalini. Now, this is this spiritual force. This is Shakti, this energy, this energy of the universe. And it's this divine spiritual energy that is coiled at the bottom of the spine. So essentially, it's coiled. You could almost think of it as coiled underneath or around these bottom chakras. These bottom chakras are where a lot of these shadows are hiding. So you are getting to the root of them. You're working it out. And with this spiritual growth, this moving upward motion, this is this Kundalini coming up here. And with Parvati, this is the mother goddess. And this is also of fertility and nourishment, but harmony. So you are working out where there has been disharmony within your system and finding harmony through this, Dariana. This is one pointed concentration here. And this is also plays into this meditation. you're becoming one-pointed, not just in your attention, but in your energy, moving upward, moving out of these shadows, raising your vibration into spiritual growth. So let's get 3 cards from the Wisdom of the Buddha deck. 3 cards, 3 messages, please, for what is on Capricorn's spiritual path for August 2022. We have Green Terra. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't want you to get hurt by the card. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's a little bug on the table. All right. 2 more cards, please. Two more cards, please, for our Capricorns, for what's on their spiritual path for August. Thank you. Mandarava. One more, please. All right, we'll go ahead and take those. We have White Mahakala and Kali Tormo. So, Green Terra. This is the Bodhisattva of compassion in action. So you're having compassion for yourself. That's why you're taking this action of this meditation to clear these shadows out. And then her message is compassion with action yields results. So this is what you're doing here. And we have a lot of already feminine energies out here, this motherly, nurturing energy. So you are having compassion, you're nurturing yourself and sifting through these shadows. And again, this is hard work. And Princess Mandarava, and she was the first wife of Padmasambhava. And her message is, sometimes love changes the course of life. So some of these shadows that you're sifting through might be due to past loves or past unrequited loves. And this has, you're having the perception that these have altered your life's course. But these were all grist for the mill. This is all part of the journey that you are on. And they've only brought you, if you could look at it this way, they have brought you to the point to where you can sift through these and find this this power from this release of these things. And White Mahakala, the god of prosperity and wealth, wish others wealth and happiness, yours will come too. So with these past loves or unrequited loves, the Spirit is saying, wish them well. Don't wish ill on them, because this will diminish your progress. Wish them wealth and happiness, and yours will come too. You're raising your vibration. If you feel ill about them, if then you are feeling this lower vibration. Even if they deserve it, you're still feeling this lower vibration within yourself. They're not feeling it. You're feeling it. So don't punish yourself by being upset with others. And Kali Torma, the goddess of time, conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So there is a sense where you are doing this hard work, you're helping yourself. But to get on the other side of this, when you are in a position then to show others how you did this. This is essentially your teacher training to be able to show how to clear these shadows out in a successful way, raising your Kundalini, raising your energy through one-pointedness. It's very powerful. All right, let's get 3 cards, 3 messages. This is the Gita deck. 3 cards, 3 messages, please, for our Capricorns for what is on their spiritual path in August 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. All right. So it appears, and these shadows have come up. And in a sense, they have been triggered by a recent event. You have come in contact with and this is the Pretender's card. You've come in contact with a pretender, someone who's pretending to have these modes of goodness or these intentions of goodness. And it appears you have found out that they're, and this is the infamy card, that they are infamous for this pretending. This isn't a new thing for them, but it's a new thing for you, and you have discovered it, and this is kind of where this wounded warrior is, and this is what's brought up these shadows within yourself. So let's get 3 cards from the Gods and Goddesses deck. What type of divine energy is surrounding our Capricorns for August 2022? Thank you. All right, let's get one more, please. Thank you. Oh, that's a lot. Come on. All right. I'll play the game. So we have Kalki, destroyer of the Iron Age. And his blessings are strength in adversity. So you have the divine backing in clearing out these shadows. Another blessing is overcoming arguments. So with this pretender, you're getting a helping hand from the divine. Determination in combating evil. So these inner shadows that initially appear evil, you're getting help with that. Escaping negative influences. So the divine is coming through and helping you out with both of these issues here. And then we have Saraswati, and Saraswati is the goddess of learning, music, wisdom. But I'm getting this music vibe off of this. And over here, we have Saraswati again, but on the Pretender card, Pretenders. So someone has been pretending here to hold great wisdom. Professes themselves to be a musician, and they might be. But they're pretending. They may not even know they're pretending, but they are infamous for this. So this is also an energy that's around you. So that might be one to watch out for. Then we have Buddha, the Lord of Compassion. So again, you're having compassion with action yields results, in this compassion that you're having for yourself. And the blessings of the Buddha are non-violence. So again, wishing others well. This would be an act of non-violence, because violence doesn't necessarily mean physical violence. This can also be psychological violence. And I'm feeling too, dealing with these shadows, this inner violence. Sometimes the way that we talk to ourselves can be damaging to ourselves. So be non-violent, be patient with yourself in the way that you communicate within yourself. And another blessing is detachment from worldly temptations. So this detachment is helping you go within, helping you be one-pointed. Readiness and ability to pass knowledge on to others. So like I was saying, this sifting through this, raising your vibration, you will then be able to teach others how to do the same. And maybe teaching's not your thing, but you will have this under your belt to show someone else how to do this. And then we have Durga Ma, Durga Devi, the goddess of material energy. So this is the goddess of power. This is how I see her: power, energy, strength, but also war and destruction. So helping to destroy these barriers that you're sifting through, destroy these roadblocks you're coming up against. And her blessings are personal empowerment. So this is what you're stepping into: personal empowerment, destruction of ignorance. So down here, conquer ignorance and delusion through helping others. So you are going to be helping others through this. Developing spiritual force with this Kundalini. And suppression of negative psychic influences. This pretender. This pretender fancies themselves as a very spiritual person. And they may have some psychic abilities. But that doesn't make them a good person. That definitely doesn't make them a realized individual. People can have psychic powers in cities, but that doesn't make them realized or enlightened. They're only enlightened to the point of having these powers, and many times these powers are a cul-de-sac on the way to spiritual attainment, or like true Buddhahood, as they would call it. So don't allow this person to suck you down into their cul-de-sac. And then we have Sri Krishna, the Lord of Love. Where was that? I know I saw something. Oh, sometimes love changes the course of life. So the Lord of Love. So when we feel love for another person, say these past unrequited loves, or these past loves that ended in pain, the love that you felt for them and the love that you experienced with them was not actually coming from the other person. This love was actually coming from within you. You are the source of the love that you felt. Now, they may have been the catalyst to spark this love, but this love is yours. It's not theirs. This is something that resides within you. And this shadow has this clouded over to where you can't see it. But when you raise your energy, you see that you are in fact love and could never be separate from love. And this is one of the delusions that is getting cleared out here. All right, let's get 3 cards from the Morgan's Tarot deck, please. 3 cards for what is on our Capricorn's spiritual path for August 2022. Thank you. All right, there is no you. All right. The hand, like I said earlier, you're getting a helping hand. 1 more card, please. All right. Thank you. And a teehee. At the bottom we have, who is watching the cosmic dance? What is looking through your eyes at this very moment? Not who is that, but what is that? What is consciousness? Because with this raising of the Kundalini, this vibration going up, you're beginning to see, oh, there is no me in the way that I thought of myself. Going back again to the love, to where you thought you had the perception that you were getting this love feeling from someone else, but in fact, the love was coming from within you, springing forth from this aspect of self that's beyond this individual that could ever be separate from love. And again, you're getting a helping hand here. You're getting a helping hand with these shadows. You're getting a helping hand with this pretender. And you're also getting a helping hand on realizing who you truly are. Beyond thought, beyond concept, beyond precept, beyond even this sense of personality traits or zodiac signs, or you're starting to realize that there's something greater that you are, beyond everything and anything. This is what you're getting a helping hand with. And when this hits, what I was talking about, when this hits, you're gonna laugh. Almost hysterically. And people might say, what is wrong with them? And there's you're laughing because there's nothing wrong. And this, you're getting the cosmic joke here. Let's get 3 cards from the Thoth deck. What are some hindrances on Capricorn's spiritual path for August 2022? What are the hindrances? 3 cards, please. All right. All right. Have this Knight of Wands. We have this Truce. And here on my hand, we have the Princess of Swords. And at the bottom, we have Worry. So don't be worried. So here with this Knight of Wands, getting lost in this this adventure aspect of this, getting lost in this cul-de-sac, getting lost in these, or even to get lost in, like I said, this worry. Those would be a hindrance. And again, with the Truce, we have the 4 of Swords again. But this card reads to me like a stalemate. So, wanting this inspired action, but finding yourself stuck in a stalemate. Unable to move. This feels like if you were to take this Truce and try to box this Knight of Wands in, there would be this heavy tension from inaction. So there is a sense that when you've cleared this out, that it's time to get up on the horse here and ride forward with this growth into this inspirational spiritual growth space. And we have the Princess of Swords here. So this is kind of reading again with don't wish ill and on this poor pretender. Don't wish ill on him or her. I'm getting a dude vibe, but don't wish ill on this person. Don't strike out at them. Just wish them well and be on your merry way. And again, with these past unrequited loves or loves that have caused pain, don't wish ill. Don't send this energy their direction. But just wish them well and, again, be on your way because you're headed someplace better and different. And these things have only been fuel for the fire of getting rid of these shadows. So let's get 1 card from the Dreamscapes Oracle deck for what is on our Capricorn's spiritual path for August 2022. 1 card, please. All right. We will take them. All right. We have Balance. And we have Octopus. So you're coming into this place where these shadows and this pretender has taken you off your balance. and you are taking this time of this one-pointed energy, nurturing yourself, having compassion for yourself, and you're finding this balance. And with the octopus is an incredibly smart creature, and they say that its brain actually exists throughout its whole body. And so whatever it touches, its consciousness is right there with it. And it can extend and contract, and it's keenly aware of its surroundings, and it knows how to get into these small places. For instance, these small places within yourself that these shadows hide. And this is the type of energy that you're going at it with. You are really getting in to these shadow spaces and clearing out the debris. And with this spiritual growth, extending out with not just action, but your whole being is extending out. Feeling everything. So let's get one guide. This is the Oracle of Rama deck. So what we do is we shuffle these divine guide cards, and then we pick one that stands out to us. This one is standing. Rama. So Rama is an incarnation of Krishna, and also an incarnation of Vishnu. And Rama is the hero in the Ramayana. He's actually the god figure in the Ramayana. I would also say Hanuman is also a hero in the Ramayana. But Rama, the name Ram, is a powerful mantra. And we're speaking of energy rising. Ram, 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 Ram. You repeat this, and it's a sound that correlates with activating the third chakra. This is the solar plex chakra, and this is the willpower chakra, but it also moves that energy up into the higher chakras. Up into the heart space, up into the throat, finding your voice, the third eye, and ultimately the crown chakra and beyond, this spiritual growth. It's a very powerful mantra. So let's get two messages for our Capricorns for what's on their spiritual path. All right. That's way too many. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's get two message, please. Two cards. Okay, we'll take. Okay, looks like we have 4. So it looks like we start out with a warning. And again, the message is, do not act in revenge. So these unrequiteds, these past love pains, this pretender, don't act in revenge. There is an aspect, this fiery aspect of you that wants to strike out. And you could demolish them. But this would diminish your progress. So the Spirit is saying, don't act in revenge. By following God's way, or the universe, or however you word this, divinity, divine, all these things go by many names, but this is all one source energy. A rose by any other name is still a rose. So everybody is essentially talking about a similar, different aspects of the same thing. So by following God's way, others will follow us. So this speaks to this teaching, clearing out these shadows. And when you've cleared this out, you're raising your energy, connecting with this divine within you that is actually love itself. Others will see that on you and say, well, hey, wait a second. I want to know how you did this. A great event spreads blessings to all. So, to move from this energy into this Ace of Wands energy, this is a great event. This is growth. And it brings blessings to anybody who you come in contact with. And again, gossip against an innocent person causes harm. So this is speaking, and this pretender here is saying, don't act in revenge, even though it appears that this individual is gossiping. Potentially, this may not resonate with everybody, but is appearing to gossip about you when you've done nothing wrong but share love. Okay? So their misdeeds will come to the light. It all comes clean in the wash. You don't have to wash them out. The divine is going to wash this. Because this pretender is infamous for this very thing. This gossip can only go so far until it reaches the ears of the people who know about this infamy. So leave them in the past and continue on, because you have important inner work to do that is, at the end of the day, going to help yourself and others. So let's get 3 cards from the tiny. I believe this is the inner growth guidance cards, something like that. I don't know if I have the box right here. All right, let me see. Inner self guidance cards. I knew it was something like that. All right. Stop identifying with it. So it's important to integrate these shadows, expose them in the light. But there's an aspect, and this is what the Spirit is saying, is don't define yourself with what's locked in your energy system. Identify yourself as this part of yourself that is love. And this love is this light that burns all of this out. Integrate it, show it a hug, but when you expose a shadow to the light, the shadow must vanish. Touch. So this is speaking to this type of octopus energy. And this expanse, you're touching all of existence through this spiritual growth, through this expanse. And talk to someone. So there's aspects of this that you might want to, talk to a friend about these things, talk to a mentor, and yes, about these shadows and unrequited loves, painful endings, but especially talk to somebody about this pretender. So, and when you do that, you're going to find out like, oh, this pretender is infamous for this. We've all had some sort of rumors at some point spread about us, and this is never fun because you feel like you're being painted in the wrong light. But this pretender is painting with some child's crayons. This is going to be seen to be false, this rumor. And this person's infamy will only grow. And this will wash them down the drain. So don't worry about them. You have a helping hand clearing these energies out. All right. What are some parting messages you would like to leave Capricorns with for what is on their spiritual path for August 2022? 3 cards, please, for a parting message. Excuse me. 3 cards, please. Thank you. 3 cards. Right. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. We have the Moon card. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And underneath we have this Hermit energy. So you are continuing to work on your skills, master yourself. And with your intuition, you're looking into these shadowy elements of things that are not easy to spot. You're seeing through these illusions. And there might be some fear or worry involved in this, but like I said earlier, don't worry. The divine is giving you this helping hand. And so you are adapting to this, to these changes within yourself and in your social environment. And you're coming off of this rocky ocean onto stable ground here. And you're reprioritizing. And what you're reprioritizing is yourself. And again, with the Hermit mode and this 4 of Swords, you're going in, seeking this inner guidance, doing this soul searching, and shining this light in on the shadows here. Let's see what's underneath. And the Queen of Swords, you're being very direct with this. You're done messing around with this shadow. You're ready to get it, because you've spent too much time looking back at the past, unrequited love, things that could have been, and you're turning around again with the two, and you have 2 cups. You're reprioritizing yourself, turning around, taking these cups, crossing this bridge, and going over to this castle here. Let's go one more. We have the King of Swords. So you're really coming to the truth of the matter here, using and finding mental clarity, and you're really integrating these masculine and feminine aspects of yourself, of strength here. And I really have to know what's underneath here. Let's get a resolve. And you're walking away here with the 8. We got some 8s here. So you're walking away from these shadows, from this pretender. And I saw it. I didn't mean to, but I have to look at it. We have the Ace of Wands underneath here again, this spiritual growth. So this path you're on is leading to spiritual growth. It is hard and at some times painful, but at the end of the day, you are being guided and you're being given a helping hand here. So do take the helping hand, and these things will clear themselves up. So we're going to end it here, Capricorns. If any of this resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you for listening, watching, tuning in. And Capricorns, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement on this August. All right, Capricorns, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.